Good evening. My name is Ashley McElroy, and I would like to tell you about one fateful day in 79 AD that changed an ancient Roman city forever.
On the southwest shores of Italy, there was a town known as Pompeii. Home to a strategic seaport, it was always bustling with merchants and wealthy travelers from all across the Roman Empire. Naturally, this gave way to the extravagance the Roman Empire became so well known for. It boasted bathhouses, brothels, and even an arena for sport and entertainment. Life was luxurious, despite the sporadic earthquakes felt in the region. But this all changed when the nearby mountain erupted in toxic gas, ash, and molten rock, reaching 21 miles up into the stratosphere.
Mount Vesuvius sits atop the subduction zone between Africa and Eurasia. As one plate sinks below the other, the movement causes earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Mount Vesuvius is currently the only active volcano on mainland Europe. Its volatility is due to a tear in the subduction plate as oceanic crust sinks below its continental counterpart. Because of the inconsistent movement, heating, and cooling of the magma through and around the tear, the material has a unique chemical composition. The rock, known as andesite, is an intermediate mineral that shares features of granite and basalt. As magma seeps through the tear, it quickly cools and crystallizes, trapping dissolved gases within. The violence of Mount Vesuvius comes when those trapped gases rapidly heat, causing an explosion. Prior to 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius was actually Mount Soma, a large mountain with more of a plateau than a crater. The slopes grew wine grapes, and the small lakes on its top were used by shepherds to water their flocks. After the eruption, the top partially caved in, and Mount Vesuvius arose from the newly collapsed shallow crater. Part of Soma's ridge can still be seen encircling Vesuvius. The area has always been well known to seismic activity, and on August 24, 79 AD, a great column of ash and fire shot into the sky from the mountain. Many of the residents fled Pompeii and her neighboring cities, while the rest hunkered down in their homes to wait out this latest eruption. Little did they know that this one was different, bigger, deadlier. By the next day, Pompeii was gone, completely buried under ash until its rediscovery in 1748. The ash that buried the town created a plaster that perfectly preserved much of the town, as well as its inhabitants. Archaeologists have uncovered the plaster castings of those still waiting out the disaster. Vesuvius has erupted more than 50 times since 1660, with periods of continual activity followed by dormancy. The last eruption was in 1944 and forced the Allies to evacuate the area, leaving destroyed planes and vehicles behind. Today, more than 2 million people live around the volcano, not knowing when the mountain will awaken and Mother Nature unleash her fury once again.